we have the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion in a non-title match. It's Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr. What the fuck?
Wow. This is going to be a caliber match.
I'll let you start. Go ahead.
With Pentagon Jr., Dark, however you know, this guy can go. I mean, we're talking lucha style. He also can do some strong style. This is going to be a great match with him and Kenny Omega. Do I see Pentagon Jr. winning? No. What I do is I see both wrestlers showcasing their talents, but Omega's going to come up on top.
Yeah, I can't see the IWGP champion losing on a show like this to Pentagon Jr. But, and this could be Pentagon Jr.'s like independent match if the rumors are true and he's going to NXT soon.
That's
as the rumors going on, this could be Pentagon Jr.'s last match on the Indies.
Right.
So
wait. Who's rumored last match is this?
Pentagon Jr.
Oh.
Rumors are going around that him and Ray Phoenix are going to NXT.
Because on MLW, they lost the tag team champions.
Well, not even that. I've been hearing this for weeks now.
So have I.
They actually... No, let me finish my thought.
Okay, go ahead.
That they actually they pulled themselves off of indie dates after September 1st that they had booked for the next 2 months. So, that's interesting. So, Dave, your thoughts on the match?
Oh, that changes everything now. I had no idea about those rumors. Okay. This will be match of the night. If my dark horse match of the night was Amel versus Daniels, this is the definite match of the night because Pentagon Jr. and Kenny Omega are the two, and I don't care who agrees, disagrees, whatever. These two are the best all-around workers on the independents today. And this match is going to be, it's going to have everything. You're going to have probably a couple ha-ha spots in there. You're definitely going to have this straight-up just ass-kicking. And, oh, man. I was originally going Pentagon Jr. just because it would set up something awesome for Japan, maybe further down the line, because I know they can afford to bring him in for just one match. But hearing about these rumors for the first time as I am right now, I'm going to go Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that kind of those rumors broke a couple of weeks ago. And me and Sal actually talked about it on last week's show. But yeah, it's one of those like, whoa, that is a game changer. Well, it's an absolute game changer.
Think about it. You got the package.
Honestly, though, to make an aside, why would you put Pentagon Jr. on NXT?
Why did you put Shinsuke Nakamura on NXT?
Why'd you put Balor on NXT?
Why'd you put Samoa Joe on NXT?
Here's the thing, Will. You bring in a tag team like him and his brother Ray Phoenix.
If they come in the tag team, just clarify.
Right.
No.
Right. And bring them in NXT tag team, and then once they get to that level, put them on the main roster and you split them, you're going to get more viewers than you've had before because of the following of Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. and Pentagon Dark. So here's
the problem, though, too. Phoenix just won a championship at that Triple Mania show, right?
I think so. I looked it up. We'll get to Phoenix in a minute, too. Yeah, we'll get to Phoenix in a couple of minutes.
But if you look at this, the package pile driver versus the one-winged angel.
That's intriguing.
I mean, how many times are each of them going to hit their finishers? I'm going to tell you, these guys are going to go probably to the time limit.
So, if they have a time limit, I don't know if they're time limit or not. All right, moving on. One of our main events, not the main event, but one of the main events, NWA Championship match. It is Nick Aldis taking on Cody. Wow. This is happening. This match is actually happening. By the way, for those wondering, we opened the show that was Nick Aldis cutting his go-home promo against Cody. And I will actually bring up the soundboard here, and I'll play this again for those who missed it.
And remember this. You have to beat me. I don't have to beat you. Or to put it another way, in a way maybe you can understand. I am at the mountaintop. And it will take a hell of a man to knock me off.
So, Dave, your thoughts on all this, Cody?
I think this match... if this match doesn't close the show, I don't know why it wouldn't, other than the other match I know you're going to get to. But there's so much, they put so much emphasis and focus on the NWA World's Championship being at the show, and Aldis is a good wrestler. He's been a good champion for the NWA, a great ambassador for the company in their rebuild. But in order to take the NWA to newer heights, you desperately need a name like Cody to carry that championship. And especially from now until the Ring of Honor show at Madison Square Garden, you need Cody Rhodes as the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. I say Cody wins this match.
Wow, I didn't think about it in that perspective. You're absolutely right. I've been back and forth on this, and from what I've heard, this will not close the show. That's what the Bucks have said on being the elite. I don't know how true that is. Like I said, I go by what they say on there, so that's why I wrote it down the way I did. What I'm going to say here, though, is I'm intrigued because I never thought I'd say the day where we're talking about an NWA Championship match again in relevancy. That's number one. That's number one. Not since the TNA days that I think we were talking about this. And number two, this is a huge match. Because a lot of people don't even realize that Nick Aldis, who Nick Aldis is, I think a lot of people would be surprised at how good Nick Aldis actually is in the ring. I think this is, what's cool about this is they turned Cody at the right time. He's now a babyface in this feud, which I appreciate. And in fact, if you watch the Go Home promo that's on the NWA YouTube page, Cody got brought to the ring at a Ring of Honor show with open arms, his extreme treatment, and everything. And it was incredible to watch. And Nick Aldis got booed out of the building. I was impressed by that. I thought that was pretty damn cool. So, I am going to agree with you, Dave. I'm going to say Cody wins this title, and he headlines that NWA pay-per-view that's going to be happening next month. He is the champion in April. We get to WrestleMania weekend and the Ring of Honor MSG show. I do agree with you on all that, and I stalled enough so that Dad can get back because he ran off to the bathroom, so I'll throw to him now.
I gotta go with Cody winning the title, but that Aldis is going to chase him down to get it back.
Yeah, I'm intrigued, though. It's interesting how this is going to work.
I don't see Cody not coming out a winner on this, all in, because you got to look at who the mastermind is that started this whole thing.
Well, the other two are in the next match. Let's talk about that too, though. So
okay.
All right. Speaking of which, the possible main event of this show, it is the Golden Elite, the Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi, taking on Rey Mysterio, Rey Fenix, and Bandito. This is the match that's happening.
Who was the last person?
Dave, who is Bandito? Did you remember who that was? We talked about this.
I think the guy that I know and this guy are completely different. So I'm not so sure if I'm absolutely familiar with him. I'll look that up while he gives the information, while Mark talks about his prediction.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
This is not that tough for me. It really isn't.
I'm sorry. I even though I would want the other team to win, the Golden Elite is going to pull this one out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't have the Golden Elite on this show. The Young Bucks are running this show with Cody.
And then have them lose?
Have them lose.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's...
Especially this is the main event of the show.
That's like saying, okay, I'm running a wrestling card, and I'm promoting my friends and myself, but I'm going to lose.
I don't expect the Young Bucks to lose this match. Them and Kota are going to win this thing. What I'm intrigued by the fact that this is going to be a 6-man fucking war. It's going to be high-flying, crazy shit. Because Rey Mysterio can still go. We all know Rey Fenix can go. We were just talking about him. Yeah. We know what Kota Ibushi can do. Right. We know what the Young Bucks can do. This is going to be fucking fantastic. Well, and I'm convinced Bandito is in here to take the fall. I'm convinced that's why he's here. He's the most less known people on this whole match.
So he's going to be the fall guy?
I have a feeling that's why he's here.
But I mean, you look at the Young Bucks too, and you got to remember whether or not they're suffering from any type of knee injuries or things of that nature, so they can do their super kick party.
Of course, I think they'll be fine for this match.
I mean, and here's the thing: Phoenix is going to go, the Young Bucks are going to go, Kota Ibushi's going to go.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
This is going to be fun back and forth, and I'm sure you're going to have some chops and slaps and some other things, and more bang for your buck, and so I mean,
drivers,
so this is going to be a great match for the fans to basically kind of put on the edge of their seats and root for whoever you want to root for.
Dave, to you.
Yeah, I'm taking a look right now. Bandito is somebody completely different than the person that I thought
Fair enough.
That I thought he was. So, that being said, it's 2014 he debuted. The other guy I know was wrestling for New Jersey, Jersey All Pro. God Christ, back in like the mid 2000s. But anyway, now, if Cody wins the championship, you can't make it so obvious that like they're going to book themselves to win. So because it's Rey Mysterio coming in and everything like that, just for his name's sake, and if Cody does indeed win the NWA World's Championship, then I'm just going with Team Mysterio. But here is but here's the thing. If Cody loses, the Bucks are winning, the Golden Elite. If Cody wins, that Mysterio's team's going to win.
Okay, I'll go with that.
I don't think they're going to do so heavy for the promoters to win all the matches.
Interesting idea. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's all in. Does anyone expect an extra match being added onto this show?
Wow.
I don't know.
First of all, where do you put it?
That's what I mean. They didn't really say how long this show is. I think they banked it for 4 hours on the pay-per-view, but I don't know if they actually clarified that. But it is a pay-per-view, so I can't expect them to go past the window.
No.
I really can't expect them to go past the window. No. But do you expect anything else? Do you expect another match, or do you think this is enough? Because you have 10 matches, and there are some people that got all-in tickets that are almost disappointed with this card.
Well, I guess
I'm not joking. I've heard
the way disappointed with this card.
I know. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Someone actually called in to I was listening to ProWrestling.net Live, and somebody called in saying that they have all-in tickets and they're disappointed by this card.
Wait, wow. One more time.
You should just sell your damn ticket now.
I'll buy your
ticket.
You
ungrateful
bastard. I'll buy your ticket. I'll buy your ticket.
I mean, you got to look for the card. Look at the card for what it is.
It's a super indie. It's a super indie.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, and here's the thing. Cody and the Bucks are trying to prove a point, and they've proved their point so far. And now with this being on pay-per-view,
it's everywhere.
This is just going to solidify what they do. So if this turns out the way everyone thinks it should, don't be surprised if there's another all-in in the future.
Okay, if they're all under the same banner, of course.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing why this was done, is to get them...
Is to prove they can sell 10,000 to an indie show.
Right.
That's what they did.
Right. And by damn golly, they did it.
All right, I think that's our show, though. I think that's everything. We got the whole show done. We got the whole card done with the Starrcast, and that's it.
So here's the other question. Do you expect any surprises to come up on All In with any type of run-ins or special appearances?
Like I said, MJF, they may make a big deal of him. He's not on the card yet. He might be in the Battle Royal.
Okay.
I can see if they're going to have Pac debut and what happened here. I don't expect it. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people are joking around about Kevin Owens jumping it all in. That's not going to happen. Obviously, he not really quit.
Yeah.
He didn't really quit on Raw this week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really sure. Dave, what do you think?
If there is any surprise, it will be MJF coming in and being like, this is BS, that I wasn't officially booked for All In, but I'm here, I'm in my gear. Anybody else want to come out here and challenge me? I'm here. That's when you get Neville or Pac, and it's a squash. I think that would just be it, just to show that, oh, hey, Neville's, he's still alive. You haven't heard from him since last October, but he is still alive.
That'd be interesting.
And that'll be it. That would be his coming out party of like, oh, hey, here I am.
I like that idea.
There you go.
All right. Well, on that note, let's close this thing. How's that sound?
Okie dokie.
We're going to close this out with Cody Rhodes theme music. This is Kingdom by Downstream. So why not?
Okay.
All right, that's it for the show. For more information on our show,